Hello students, welcome to my class on computer graphics. I am Shravani Kundu, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Guru Nanak Institute of Technology. Today I will discuss the boundary fill and flat fill algorithms. So far in my last lecture, my previous lecture, I discussed two algorithms. One is the scanline polygon filling algorithm. So the algorithms I have already discussed. So that is called the scanline polygon filling algorithm. And the second one is the boundary fill algorithm. So in the scanline polygon filling algorithm, I have already discussed there are different approaches. So the first thing which I discussed is only the scanline algorithm. Scanline algorithm for regular polygon. Regular polygon means the polygon like triangle, rectangle, hexagon, pentagon, like that. So scanline algorithm for regular polygon. So regular polygon are those polygons where there is no intersecting edges. Now next, I discussed the algorithm which is called the odd-even parity algorithm. And the second, another one is non-zero winding number algorithm. Non-zero winding number algorithm. So these two algorithms which I discussed, these two algorithms can fill up the polygon which have intersecting edges. So the polygons which have intersecting edges, so those polygons can be filled up by the odd-even parity algorithm and non-zero winding number algorithm. Okay. Now, in my last class, I also discussed the boundary fill algorithm. So this boundary fill algorithm is basically a two type. The first one is directly known as the boundary fill algorithm. And second one is called the flat fill algorithm. So this boundary fill algorithm I have already discussed in my last class. So today what I will show you that what is the limitation for the boundary fill algorithm. Though the boundary fill algorithm are of two different type. First one is the 4 connected algorithm. So it is called the 4 connected algorithm, and second one is called the 8 connected. So I shown you both the algorithm, how to use the 4 connected and 8 connected method to fill a polygon. Now I will show you in this class, I will discuss what is the disadvantage of 4 connected algorithm and why we go for the 8 connected algorithm, and then I will discuss the flat fill algorithm. And one important thing you have to notice that for the boundary fill, there is a major difference between the boundary fill algorithm and the scanline polygon filling algorithm. In case of scanline algorithm, it may be is ordinary scanline, or it can be odd-even parity, non-zero winding number. So whatever the method we will use to fill the polygon, in all the cases, the boundary of the scanline is just the straight line, sharp line. There is no curvature. But if there is some curvature, so curvature means if the polygon is like a circle, okay, or if the polygon is something like that, and then suppose there is another thing, so there may be different type of boundaries are there. So maybe the boundary is not the sharp boundary. So consider there is an object like this one. So this is an object, so whose boundary is not the sharp boundary, okay. So there is some bending curves are there, some curves are there. So in that case, how we can fill the color inside that polygon? So in those type of cases, the scanline algorithm, which only works for the polygon whose edges are made by the straight line, so those algorithms will not work over here. We have to go for the boundary fill or flat fill algorithm. Fine. So now we will discuss. So in my last class, I discussed the 4 connected algorithm and 8 connected algorithm. And now I will discuss why we go for the 8 connected, though the 4 connected algorithm is able to fill up the polygon. So I will discuss all those things. So consider a shape like this one. So it is a polygon. Fine. So in this polygon, you can see those circles are represented the pixel. Fine. So there are set of pixels, and using those pixels, we form a polygon. Now, first I will show you how the 4 connected approach fill up the polygon. So before going to the details of the 4 connected approach, I will first write down the algorithm for the boundary fill for the 4 connected algorithm. So let me first write down the algorithm. Fine. So I'm writing the algorithm. So this is okay, I'm writing the algorithm. This is algorithm for boundary fill. So I'm writing the function void. Name of the function is boundary fill. As I'm writing the algorithm for 4 connected, I can write it 4, boundary fill 4. And the parameters we have to pass over here is the points which I want to fill with the color, the position, the coordinate of the pixel, that means the x value, the y value, and then the fill color, that means the color through fill color is the color through which using which I want to fill the polygon, and the last one is the boundary color, that means the color of the boundary color of the polygon. So those 4 parameters we need to pass through this algorithm. Now what we have to do, we will pick the color of the current pixel, that means the pixel which is represented by xy, we will pick the color of that current pixel. Fine. So what we will do, we take a variable current. So current indicate the current color of the current pixel, and we will write current equals to get pixel. So if you write get pixel, so this get pixel function will take the color information, we fetch the color information for the position xy, and it will store it in the variable. Fine. Now after fetching the color of that current pixel which I want to fill with the desired color, I will check, as I discussed, that whether this current color is equals to the boundary color or it is equals to the fill color. So if the current color is not equals to boundary color or not equals to fill color, then we'll fill that pixel with the desired color. So what we will write? We will write if the current not equals to boundary and current not equals to fill. That means if it is not the boundary color, not the fill color, so in that case we will fill it with the desired color. Fine. So what I will write over here, so as I discussed in the four-way connected, so I have to fill the color, I have to fill the pixel XY with the desired color. So we will write set color. So we are setting the color with set color fill. That means we are selecting the fill color as a filling color. Then we write set pixel XY. So that means the pixel XY will be filled up or will be colored by the desired color. Fine. Now, after doing so, as it is four-way connected, so we will take the four nearest neighbor and we will perform the same procedure for all the four nearest neighbor. So to do so, we have to call the boundary, this function, boundary fill 4, this function we need to call again for four nearest neighbor. So we can write it like boundary fill 4. So four nearest neighbor of XY, that means if this is a point, the four nearest point will be like this one. So this is my XY. This point will be X, Y plus 1. This is X, Y minus 1. This is X minus 1, Y, and this is X plus 1, Y. So what we have to write? So we will write down first X minus 1, Y. So you can see there are four parameters. So X minus Y, comma Y. Then we send the fill color, and along with that we will send the boundary color also. Again, as we need to call the function for all four pixels, so we need to call the functions for all four pixels. So this is we finished the calling for this one. Now we will call the boundary fill function for this particular pixel. So the coordinate is, this is X, the Y value is Y plus 1, then fill, comma, boundary. Okay. Now we will again call the same function for this particular pixel, so whose coordinate is nothing but X plus 1 Y, then fill color and boundary. Now we will call the function from the last one and we will write so it will be X, Y minus 1, fill, boundary. So that's all about the function of boundary fill for the four-way connected. Fine. Now we will use this algorithm to fill up the polygon. So assume that the boundary color is blue. So what we will do, we will fill up the boundary. So this is the boundary. Okay. So we will fill up all the boundary pixels by blue. Fine. We filled up all the boundary by blue. Now let us write that our boundary color is blue and fill color will be red. So we want to fill the polygon with red color. Fine. So now we will fill using the red color. So what we have to do, we have to select the red color and we want to fill it. You can start with any pixel. Suppose we are starting with this one. Fine. So if this is the pixel which I have to select, so if this is the pixel I have to select for filling, so what are the 4 nearest neighbor? This one, this blue one, okay, this blue one and this blank one. So what happened? So this pixel will execute this function. So its color is not the boundary color, not the fill color. So it will fill itself by red. Fine. Now it will call the same function for its 4 nearest neighbor. So when this pixel will call the same function, so the if statement, if the statement belongs to if, will not be executed because it is not the boundary color, because here the color of the pixel is same as the boundary color, so if will not be executed. Now while this particular pixel will call the same function, so its color is not the boundary color, not the fill color, so it will fill up itself with the fill color. Now same for this one, it will also fill up itself by the fill color. Now when this particular pixel, so again its color is boundary color, so it will not fill up itself, it will leave it alone. Now these 2 pixels, so this one and this one, again call the same function for all its 4 nearest neighbor. So for this particular pixel, so this one, only for this pixel, for this pixel, the nearest neighbor is this one, and which will execute the function. The rest of the pixels are already colored either by the fill color or by the boundary color. So this pixel execute the same function. So what it will do, its color is not boundary, not fill, so it will fill up it by red. Okay. So now after filling, so what it will do, it will call the function for its 4 nearest neighbor, and among its 4 nearest neighbor, only this particular neighbor is not filled up by the color, so it will call the function to fill it. And similarly this pixel will be called by this one, and this will also be filled. So in this way, this pixel will be filled by the red color, and this pixel will also be filled by the red color. Fine. Now after doing so, both the pixels, so here this one and this one, both will call the boundary fill function for all its 4 nearest neighbors. And who are the 4 nearest neighbor? This one is the 4 nearest neighbor for this particular pixel, so let us say it is 1. And for pixel 2, the 4 nearest neighbors are those which are already colored either by the boundary or fill color. So you can see this filling approach, this filling color will not further propagate and it will stop. So this other portion of the polygon will remain unfilled. So this is the disadvantage for the 4-way connected boundary fill algorithm. Okay. So I think the disadvantage is clear. So this is the disadvantage as this particular pixel 1. So we call it by the name pixel 1. So this pixel 1, what will happen? It will call the boundary fill function for all the 4 nearest neighbor. So this pixel will not be called by anyone. If this pixel will be called, then the remaining portion will be filled up. So this polygon has 2 parts, and 2 parts is joined by this pixel only. So as this pixel is not called by the any pixel, so this will remain uncolored, and subsequently all the pixels will remain uncolored. Clear? So that's why we need the boundary fill algorithm for 8 connected. Now what is the 8 connected approach? So in our 8 connected approach, what we have to do, if this is the pixel, for 8 connected, we have to select all the 8 nearest neighbor. So that means along with those, we have to select the 4 diagonal points also. That means this one. So those are the 4 diagonal points, and we have to select those 4 diagonal points. Fine. So if we select the 4 diagonal problems, so you can see this problem will be solved. So now again, we will check it. Let me recolor it. So make it white. Okay. So what we will do, we will call the boundary fill algorithm for 8 connected. So if it is 8-way connected, just we will change the algorithm little bit. The algorithm will be instead of 4. So suppose we will rename it. We'll rename it by 8 connected. Okay. And we need to call the another this boundary fill function for remaining 4 corner points. So it will, instead of boundary fill 4, it will be boundary fill 8. This is boundary fill 8. This is also boundary fill 8, boundary fill 8. And we will write boundary fill 8. It will be x plus 1, y minus 1, then fill boundary. And again, I will write all. So boundary fill 8, it will be x plus 1, y plus 1, fill and boundary color. Then again we have to call the function for another corner point. So we will write it x minus 1, y minus 1, fill color, and then boundary color, and we have to call it again for another corner point. So it is x plus 1, y minus 1, x plus 1, y plus 1, and both will be minus, right? X minus 1, y minus 1, and it will be x minus 1, y plus 1, right? So it will be x minus 1 and y plus 1. This is fill and boundary. So what happened? We called this function for all the 8 nearest neighbor. So we will execute the algorithm accordingly. So let us see how it can solve the previous problem. So we'll start with this one. So we will fill up with the red color, as it is not the boundary color, not the fill color. So we'll fill it with the red color. And apart from the filling, it will call the function for all its 4 corner points. So what are the 4 corner points? All the 8 nearest neighbor pixels. So nearest neighbor pixel is, so those are the 8 nearest neighbors pixel for this particular red colored pixel. So among these 8, only for rest of the pixels are filled up with either by the boundary color or by it is boundary color. So here only the 3 pixels will be called, 3 pixel will call the function, and they will fill themselves by red color. So they will fill them, and each pixel recursively call the all its 8 nearest neighbors. So this pixel will also call its 4 nearest neighbor. This will also call. So while this pixel will also call its 4 nearest neighbors. So based on that, these 2 pixel will be filled up. Now, the interesting thing is that while this particular pixel, suppose we again name it by 1. So consider this is the first, this pixel 1. So if this particular pixel is, while it will be colored by the red, after coloring itself red, it will call the boundary fill function for all its 8 neighbors. So 8 neighbors are whose? This one, this one, this one. Those are the 8 neighbors. So among all the 8 neighbors, 7 neighbors are either filled up by the boundary color, all is fill color, only 1 is left. So this pixel will now execute the boundary fill. So what it will do? It will fill up itself by the, it will fill up itself by the red color, fine. And after filling itself as a red color, again it will call all is 8 nearest neighbor, and subsequently everybody will call itself. It is a recursion call, and finally all the pixels will be filled up by the red color. So you can see that the boundary fill color for the four-way connected is not able to fill up the polygon for some specific cases, but while we will write down the algorithm for the 8-way connected, it can fill up all the pixels. That means the entire polygon will be filled up by the color. So clear? So this is all about the boundary fill algorithm. Now next we will discuss another filling algorithm, which is called the flat fill algorithm. So we will keep this diagram. Fine. Now, so what we will do, we will write down the algorithm for the flat filling. Okay. So in the flat fill, what happened? The concept is very simple. So each pixel check whether, so each pixel check what is its color. The polygon is filled up, the boundary of polygon of the boundary is filled up by some color. So suppose for this example, so all the polygons, the boundary of the polygon is filled up by blue. So the boundary is filled up by blue. So now we have to select a pixel inside of the polygon which is present, belongs to the polygon. Now after selecting the pixel, we find out what is the color. If its color is the background color, okay, if the color of the pixel is the background color, in that case you just fill the color, fill the pixel with the desired color and call the same function either for the 4th nearest neighbor or for the 8th nearest neighbor. So what we are discussing the flat fill algorithm. We are discussing the flat fill algorithm. Now this flat fill algorithm again are of two types. One is the 4 connected. I think now it is clear what is 4 connected, and second one is the 8 connected. Okay. So what happened? Each pixel select, first we have to select step 1. We have to select a pixel inside the polygon. Then that pixel will check its color. And if its color is not the background color, if its color is background color, then it will fill up itself with the desired color. Fine. So in this way, the procedure fill up the polygon. So before that, we will write down the algorithm, then it will be easy for you. So I am writing the algorithm for the flat fill. So this is void. Name of the algorithm is flat fill. So we are writing, first we are writing for 4-way connected. So we are writing for 4-way connected, and we have to pass the coordinate of the pixel. So we will write down int x, int y. Xy is the coordinate of the pixel. Then we have to send the fill color, the color through which I want to fill the polygon. And then we want to send the old color. Old color is nothing but the background color of the polygon. Okay, the previous color of the pixel. So in that case, the old color is white. In our example, the old color is white. Fine. Now, what we have to do? We will check if, so using, as you know, using the get color function, I can check, I can extract, I can find out the color of the pixel xy. So get color pixel will, if I select this one, so this, for this particular pixel, the get color will return white. Okay. So if the color of the pixel is equals to old color, that means the background color, if it is background color, so in that case, we have to set the color by fill color. That means we want to fill the pixel with the desired color. So it is my fill color. So which I sent through while calling the function. Then we write set pixel x comma y, so which will color the pixel by the desired color. And then for if it is four-way connected, it will call all the same function flat fill 4 for all its four neighbor. So four nearest neighbor means one is x, y plus 1, then fill color, then old color. Okay. Then it will call flat fill 4 x, y minus 1, fill color, old color. That means four nearest neighbor. And then it will call again, it will call this flat fill function for x minus y, x minus 1 comma y, old color, so it will be x plus 1y. Those are the coordinate of four nearest neighbor pixel of xy. If xy is the pixel which I need to be colored by the desired filling color, then the coordinate for the four nearest pixels are those. Okay. So in this way, we can color it. So let us check what we have to do, how we can fill it. It's the same procedure. We select this one first. Its color is white. White is our old color. So it is old equals to old color. So what we have to do, we have to fill it by the desired color. And then call the same function for all the four nearest neighbor. So among its four nearest neighbor, only this one and this one will execute the function. So again, their color is the background color. So they fill up itself with the red, and they will call the same function for its four nearest neighbors. So this neighbor will execute, this neighbor will be executed, and this neighbor will be executed. Again, the same problem occurs here also. It will get stuck. Then this portion of the polygon will not be filled up by the color due to the as for this particular pixel, the four nearest neighbors are those four. So this diagonal pixel is not selected, and as it is not selected, so this is the only communication point between this part of the polygon and this part of the polygon. So between these two part of the polygon, this is only one communication points, and as this point is not selected, so rest of the part of the polygon will not be colored by the desired color. So what we will do, so we have to go for the eight-way connected. So if you go for the eight-way connected, so what we will do, so let us check. We will write down the same algorithm for 8 connected. Just replace this by 8. Rest of the things are same. And what you have to do, you have to call the function instead of 4 times. You have to call the same function for 8 times, and you have to call for another 4 corner points. So those are the flat fill 8, x plus 1, y plus 1, fill, old color. Okay. Then flat fill, x plus 1, y minus 1, fill, old color. And then again flat fill, x minus 1, y plus 1, fill, old color. and the last one is, we'll calling the function for x minus 1. It is x minus 1 comma y minus 1, then fill color and old color. Okay, so this is the end of the if statement, this is the end of the functions. So if we follow this algorithm to filling the polygon, you can see. So before that, I will again reset the color, so we make them white. Okay, now I want to fill the polygon by the red color, so I will select this pixel first. As it is color is boundary color is white and its color is also white, so it will fill itself by the red color, and again it will call all its 8 nearest neighbors. So who are its 8 nearest neighbor? So nearest neighbor are this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So you can see that for these 5 pixels which is colored by blue, so while this particular get color function will be executed, it will return blue and the old color is white. Fine. So blue equals to white will not satisfy, so it will not be executed. This if statement will not be satisfied, so those pixels will not color itself by the red color. So then for these 3 pixels, the color is white, so it will match with the background color. So they will fill up themselves with the red color. So they will fill up themselves with the red color. Now here again, all pixel will call for all its 8 nearest neighbor. So based on this, those 2 pixels will also be filled up by the background fill color. Now this particular pixel again call all is 4 nearest neighbor. So who are his 4 nearest neighbor? So 8 near, sorry, 4 not 4, 8. Who are his 8 nearest neighbors? The 8 nearest neighbors are this one, this one, this one, this one. Now you can see this white pixels is selected. The only one communication point is selected. Now the color of this pixel is white, which is same as the old color or background color. So this pixel satisfied the condition, so it will execute the if statement and it will color itself by the red, and then it will continue the same process and all the pixels will be colored by the red color. Okay, so in this way the flat fill algorithm can fill up this entire polygon. So the interesting, so that is all about the flat fill algorithm. So boundary fill and flat fill algorithm, the basic technique, basic strategy is same, just the filling approach is different, the condition is different. Otherwise the basic technique is same for both the algorithm. Fine. And one interesting thing you can notice that in case of scanline conversion algorithm, we cannot fill up the polygon whose boundary has a curvature. Okay, if the boundary is not the straight line, the boundary of the polygon is not straight line, they have some curve like circle. So those type of shape cannot be filled up by the scanline algorithm. But while we will go for the flat fill or boundary fill algorithm, so those shape can be easily filled up. And now depending on the shape, you can select either 4 connected or 8 connected algorithm. So using those algorithm, you can fill up the shape. So that is a major advantage of the boundary filling technique or flat filling technique compared to the scanline polygon filling algorithm. But another important disadvantage you can say, it is not disadvantage, another important drawbacks which cannot be solved using those flat fill and boundary fill algorithm is that in case of scanline polygon filling algorithm, the boundary of the polygon can be filled up by the desired color. So if here in that case, as it is blue, so if we apply the boundary scanline algorithm, so those boundary points will be filled up by the red color. But in case of flat fill and boundary fill algorithm, so those boundary points cannot be filled up by the red color, it will remain as it is. So the boundary color will be different than the filling color. Boundary points cannot be filled up by the same color. And the important thing is that suppose your boundary color is red and you are also selecting red to fill up the object, fill up the polygon. So in that case, there will be a major problem. Okay, so you can face the problem, and there are some problems are there also. If you select a point which is inside, which is not inside, that means the major condition, the important condition for the flat fill and boundary fill algorithm is that you have to select the starting point, you have to select the starting point which is inside the polygon. But what I think so, if our so for the flat fill algorithm, if our boundary color is also red, in that case it will also not create any problem, we can easily color it. But whatever, if the boundary is blue and if you want to fill it by red, boundary will remain blue. But if the boundary is red and then if you want to fill it by red, then the entire polygon will be filled up by the red. So that is the thing. So there will be no problem if you fill up the polygon whose boundary color is same as the, suppose the boundary color of the polygon is red and I want to fill up the polygon with the red color. So in that case, there is no problem. It can be easily filled up. But if the boundary is blue and I want to fill up with red, then in that case, the inside of the polygon will be filled up by the red, but the boundary will remain blue as it is. And again, I am telling the major consideration is that while you are considering the flat fill, while you want to implement the flat fill or boundary fill algorithm, you have to select a pivot point, seed point, which is called, so I am writing the name, it is called the seed point. This is called the seed point. So this seed selection of the seed point is very important. The seed point is the point which is inside the polygon. If you select a point over here, this is our seed point, and if you wish to fill up the polygon, in that case the entire region will be filled up by the color. Okay, so that's all for the today's lecture. Thank you for watching my video.